Let's talk about some magic on the big screen and small screen. Up first, it's time to bear down. The highly anticipated second season of The Bear is now on Hulu. Here's a clip.
It's a facelift, it's not a gun.
Bear, it is a facelift and a gun.
It's going to take 6 months to open.
6 months?
That's being...
What, confident?
Cocky. Crazy. Still thinking Chaos Menu?
Yeah, chaos menu, but thoughtful. Oh, gross. We need like a reset.
I loved season one. I'm looking forward to season 2.
Huge spend. Season 1 had the promise of greatness. Season 2 delivers on that. This is the best television series of the year, Ryan. And, you know, I'm biased maybe a little bit because it's, you know, filmed in Chicago, set in Chicago, but really the writing is incredible. The cast is amazing. Now, all 10 episodes have dropped, but I don't want to give away all the spoilers. Suffice to say, huge guest stars now because actors are fans of this. Now, it has been released that Bob Odenkirk has a guest starring role. 2 Academy Award winners, I'm not going to name, also asked to be on the show because they loved it so much. And it's just about the characters, and it knows about the restaurant business, and it's darkly funny and then very moving. It's just brilliant television.
And Jeremy Allen White is so good in this series. I interviewed him at Mr. Beef here.
I remember.
Where it's based, and he does a 7-minute monologue in season 1. One take, 7 minutes. I mean, the way that he can just recite these lines are incredible.
There's more Emmy nominations and Golden Globes and SAGs in this show's future for sure.
All right. Can't wait to watch. All right, next up, Jennifer Lawrence plays a desperate woman. Losing her childhood home, she agrees to date a wealthy couple's introverted son to help break him out of his shell. Take a look at No Hard Feelings.
I'm going to lose my house.
You think I chose this? Look at this.
Need a car, date our son this summer, and bring him out of his shell before college. In exchange, we'll give you a Buick Regal. Date is in quotes. It's got to be a joke, right?
I've just been so worried about our son.
He's going to Princeton in the fall.
Oh, I've heard of it.
You know, we tried everything to bring him out of his shell.
He doesn't come out of his room. He doesn't talk to girls. Doesn't drink.
So when you say date him, do you mean date him or date him?
Yes.
Date him. Date him hard.
Okay. I'll date his brains out.
Are we spending or saving on this, Rich?
It's a spend, Ryan. You know, this is kind of a throwback to all the raunchy sex comedies of the 80s. Risky Business, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Revenge of the Nerds. You had tons of them back in the day. You don't get them a lot now. It tries to be really edgy, but it actually has a little bit of a heart as well. I mean, you got an Academy Award winner in the lead there, so that kind of elevates the material.
Yeah, and I noticed Matthew Broderick.
Ferris Bueller is now the parent of the high school kid. There you go.
We are getting old. We are getting old. All right, next up, a star-studded cast. Tom Hanks, Scarlett Johansson, and Jason Schwartzman star in Asteroid City. It's about a writer who travels to a small rural place with his family for a stargazing event, only to have his world turned upside down. Rich, you spending or saving on this?
It's a save, Ryan. It's an amazing cast, and it's a really cool-looking movie, but it's one of those films that's really pleased with itself and doesn't really engage the audience.
Oh, that's so disappointing with that kind of cast.
Yeah, an amazing cast.
Last but not least, Secret Invasion is the latest limited series in the Marvel Universe. It stars Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. Rich, what'd you think of this one?
This is a spend, Ryan, because we only see Nick Fury in little snippets in a lot of the Marvel movies. Now he's the star, Samuel L. Jackson, and it's more of a grounded Marvel Universe than one with tons of superheroes. Kind of a cool sci-fi look.
All right, and you reviewed the Spider-Man sequel last week, didn't you?
Across the multi-Spidey-versey thingy. Yeah, we love that. Yeah.
You loved it.
It's a great animated film. And Elemental's another great animated film. You know, there's a lot of vacation time and holiday time coming up, so there's some great stuff for parents to take the kids.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.